Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and today I am hopping along with the yearly card hopping hop. This is for November, and it was background stamps and words. Honestly, I don't remember what the other choice was, but I have this old Stampin' Up! A French word background stamp. I absolutely love it. So this is long retired. I'm not going to be able to tell you where to get it, but you could use any word type background stamp. And I'm going to do some rainbow stamping. So I have taken the foam out of my Misty because this is a red rubber stamp, so I don't need the additional foam in there. And then I am going to use my Simon Hurley inks. This one is Bee Sting. I'm just putting some down at the top, and then I'm going to take my rag and just dab at the edge of that so that it doesn't have quite a harsh line. I'm going to stamp it down, and I'm going to use my eraser here just to glide over the lid of the Misty. And then that one came out pretty good, so I am going to move on to Traffic Cone, which is my orange color. I didn't clean it off between these two because the red and the orange wasn't, too far off for colors, and if they blended, it didn't bother me at all. So I am going to work my way through the rainbow colors with Simon Hurley inks. I will list down below the colors that I used. So this hop, the next person that's in the hop will be listed down below in my description box. So I hope that you'll check out everyone and see the awesome projects that everyone has created. This is a Facebook group. This collaboration monthly started in the Handmade Happiness group on Facebook, but we have a separate group for us to keep track of the monthly themes and everything. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can let me know down below, and I will put the information for you if you're a crafter and are interested in joining us. We have a lot of fun. There's usually a technique and some theme choices, and so we select which ones we like to do and go from there. Sometimes I try to do things that I don't typically do, but then other times, it's comforting to go back to what you know. So I ended up doing there's stamping obviously with the background stamp, but I didn't do my sentiment is not stamped. I did a die cut sentiment. So this is something that would be easy to mass produce if you wanted to do one color for the background stamp and then do a die cut sentiment. You could do that. So there are plenty of options, or you could do just a few colors. But I decided that I just like the font of these words on this background stamp, so I wanted to use the rainbow, because who doesn't love a rainbow card? So we are just going to finish up with the different colors. In between some of them, like when I finished the red and the orange, before I went with the yellow, I did clean off the stamp. Then after I did the green, I needed to clean it off because that was a pretty intense color, so I didn't want to drag it into the blue. So this is Crown Me, which is an awesome purple color. So I am just finishing that up and dabbing that towards the top instead of the bottom, so that where it blends into the blue, it kind of doesn't have a harsh line for it there. Then off screen, I'm going to take this and trim it down in my paper trimmer so that it is 5.5 by 4.25, so it'll fit the entire front of an A2 size card base. And then I have this large love die, so I cut it out of some white cardstock, and unfortunately this detail does not show up well on camera, but I was able to get a good picture of it. So I am taking my Versamark ink pad and just trying to put an even coating of the Versamark all over this die cut. And then I have some Ranger holographic embossing powder. This stuff is just beautiful. So I am going to put this in a coffee filter and just sprinkle this all over this die cut. You could do this multiple times. Once you've heat set it, if you wanted to do the Versamark again, you could get a thicker coating of it, but actually the first time I did it, it turned out just fine. So then off screen, I heat set that with my heat tool. And then I am going to adhere everything down to my card base. So I am just going to use some art glitter. I was trying to show you guys the shine, but the camera just didn't pick it up. I didn't pick it up far enough for you to be able to see that. So I'm just going to put the panel down using my art glitter glue, and then I will adhere the love sentiment kind of at an angle because it's quite large, I do have to trim some of it off. And of course, when I put the panel down, did I put it down all the way in the corner? No, but thankfully I was able to pick it up before that art glitter glue set and reposition it so that it was on there straight. And then I will just use the art glitter glue for the love sentiment. You could totally pop this up. You could use a birthday sentiment. There's all sorts of options that you could use if you have die cuts and you don't want to do any stamping. So then I am going to flip this over and open my card before I actually sealed it all the way shut, because I had a little bit of glue on the way. And just trim this off because my panel was a little bit bigger than it needed to be, and cut off any excess of the love. And then from my stash, I found some heart like sprinkles from Pink and Maine. I think they had come in a kit that I had ordered. So I'm just taking, I didn't have all of the colors because I like these and I've used them, but I was able to pick 4 of them. One of the large ones was in the orange, and then I just put them on the colors that coordinated with the stamping that I had done on the background. So that is going to complete today's project. Again, I hope you will check out everyone on the Hop and show them some love. And as always, I hope that you have a great day.